start the recording. And then, so sharing the screen, and then I should make it full screen. And so do you see the presentation full screen?
Yes, we can see.
Okay, so well, we are going to speak about parts of the body, and we are going to listen to 5 people they're stating where they are having a problem. And the question is, what part of the body are they referring to? So it means that you should write 5 parts of the body they are speaking about. Okay, so I'm starting the recording and you tell me if you can hear.
Listening to exercise 5. Listening to exercise 5.
Yes, we can hear you.
You can hear, okay, good.
Listening to exercise 5. 1.
It's just here around my belly button.
2.
The pain is just here on my heel.
3.
My wrist hurts.
4.
It's just here below my ankle.
5.
It feels as if my tummy is on fire.
So did you get the information?
Yeah.
What were the 5 parts of the body that the people were speaking about?
Can I tell you?
Yes, please.
One?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, the first one, belly button. The second one, the heel. The wrist hair.
Will you please? Excuse me. Just the first one. Will you repeat, please? I missed it.
The belly button.
Belly button. Nice. Okay. Mm-hmm. Good.
The second one, the heel. The wrist hair and below my ankle and my tummy.
Tummy. Yes. Good. Mhm, thank you. So, and tell me, please, are these words that were mentioned by the patients specific to just medical terms or just common words?
I would say it's more like common word.
Common words, exactly. Okay. And if we have a look at this slide, we can see the diagram, which shows the technical terms for the body parts. And yes, Remil?
It again stuck feature in the 17th slide. We cannot see the full screen.
Okay. Mhm. Okay. Can you see
Now
that?
yes, teacher.
Good. Well, you can see on the diagram, you can see the medical terms for some parts of the body. So, and let us just think of the non-technical terms, because when a doctor speaks to a patient, talks to a patient, so he should be sure that the patient understands what the doctor is speaking about. So that is why the doctor should use non-technical terms. So for example, in the previous task, we were listening to 5 people. They were speaking about this part of the body, which here it says this is umbilicus. This is the medical term, and the common word for umbilicus is what is it?
Belly button. Teacher.
Belly button. Yes, from the previous task, belly button. Or, for example, G. This is corpus, and so the common word for corpus, what is it?
Wrist.
A wrist, exactly. Or, for example, here, So you could say like D, abdomen. And from the previous conversation, from the listening task, what is the common word for abdomen? This is tummy, right?
Tummy, yes.
Or belly. Mhm. Okay, so please, can you think of the common words for the other medical terms? If we have a look at the A, so this is clavicle, medical term is clavicle. And what is the common word for clavicle?
Maybe shoulder, teacher.
This is a kind of bone.
Yes, we know it.
Yes, it is shoulder, but what's the name of the bone here? What do we call this bone?
Is it collarbone?
Exactly, this is collarbone. Mhm. Now B.
My chest.
Look, this is some kind of tube where the food moves from mouth into the stomach. What do we call this tube?
Is it gullet?
Yes, gullet. Esophagus is gullet. So the name, the next C, this is a bone. Sternum. What's the common word for sternum? This is a
Maybe
bone.
this.
Breastbone.
Exactly, breastbone. So abdomen is belly or tummy, umbilicus, belly button, A, B, C, D, F, intestines. So
It's also
Large.
intestine
this is gut
or viscera.
gut or bowels. Mhm. So corpus
We can
is,
say viscera too.
sorry.
We can say viscera also.
Okay, thank you. And well, then corpus is, as you see, wrist, patella.
Ankle. No.
It's a little bit higher. Patella stands for, so the common word for patella is,
Knee.
yes,
Knee, teacher.
knee or kneecap.
Kneecap.
Yeah.
Kneecap, yeah, kneecap.
So tibia, what do we call this bone? This is what kind of bone? Shin bone. Do you know shin bone?
Shin bone.
Shin bone, okay. Then calcaneus is here. Calcaneus
Below
is,
the ankle, maybe.
Scale.
this is actually the bone which
Heel
is
bone.
called heel bone. Yes. And talus, this is what? What is talus?
Ankle.
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 Yes. So this is ankle. And if we move to the next slide, can you see the next slide?
Yeah.
Okay. So here is the task to the pronunciation task, to write the words that match each of these stress patterns. Stress patterns, this is the way we should pronounce the words. So the stress patterns show the following. So there are three ways, there are 4 groups here, and we should write these medical terms into 4 groups according to the way we pronounce them. So it means, for example, in the first group, we should write the words that consist of 2 syllables. And the biggest circle represents the syllable which is stressed. For example, like talus. Talus. It consists of 2 syllables, talus, and the first syllable is stressed. We should write to the second group, we should write the words that consist of 3 syllables and the first syllable is stressed also. To the third group, we should write the words from the diagram that also consist of 3 syllables, but the second syllable is stressed. So the second circle is bigger. And we should write, to the fourth group, we should write the words that consist of 4 syllables and the second syllable is stressed. Yes, Aus, do you have a question?
I will ask. I will answer the first one.
Okay, so what are they?
First, we have the talus,
Mhm.
and one we have the tibia,
Tibia, 3 syllables, tibia.
maybe carpus,
Yes, talus, carpus, and one more.
patella,
And Aisha?
Miss the second one.
No, the first one. We need to write 3 words.
Clavicle.
Clavicle, 3 syllables.
Or caprus.
This is sternum.
Caprus.
Sternum, talus, carpus. So 3 words belonging to the first group. Now, Aisha, you would like to say the words that belong to the second group, right?
Yeah. Yes. The cancellous. Esophagus.
Calcaneus consists of 4 syllables. It belongs to group 4.
Okay. Abdomen.
This is abdomen, right? What else?
And intestines.
No. Abdomen. So Ramil? The second group.
Okay, so clavicle, so tibia and patella
And abdomen. Yes.
and abdomen. Yeah.
So clavicle, tibia, abdomen. So they follow this stress pattern. So what are the words that there should be 2 words that consist of 3 syllables and belong to, we can write to the third group.
It's patella and
Yes, patella. The stress is on the second syllable.
maybe
and what-
intestines.
Intestines, right?
Intestines,
Patella, intestines. And the words that we should write to the fourth group, what are they?
We have umbilicus,
Umbilicus,
calcaneus.
calcaneus, and esophagus, right? So let us, here they are, okay? Let us listen to them, correct pronunciation, because the pronunciation is very important, just to be sure that we understand each other.
Pronunciation. 1,
Sternum. Talus. Carpus.
2,
clavicle, abdomen, tibia,
3,
Patella. Intestines.
4,
umbilicus, calcaneus, esophagus.
Well, who would like to read all the words from this slide?
Can I?
Your name?
Yusuf.
Yosef, please.
The first group, sternum, talus, carpus. The second group, clavicle, abdomen, tibia. The third group, patella, intestines. The fourth group, umbilicus, calcaneus, and esophagus.
Look at the third group. The stress is on the second syllable. Patella, intestines. Patella, intestines. Good. Now,
pronunciation.
move to the next slide and here. So I think it takes a lot of time. Well, I'm going to read the sentences and you should think of the words that follow this stress pattern. So the first is Mrs. Evans can't walk properly. She's got a pain in her.
Esophagus. No. No.
What is missing here? Which word is missing? So the word that consists of 4 syllables that belongs to the fourth group. Who can guess?
Umbilicus.
The problem with walking. So with legs.
Yeah.
She's got a pain in her group 4.
Calcaneus.
Calcaneus, yeah, right. So the second, he's very tender here on the right side of near his kidneys. So this pattern shows, stands for which word?
Abdomen.
Abdomen.
Yes, this is abdomen, right. See, Ahmed's feels as if it's on fire when he swallows. When he swallows.
Esophagus.
Exactly, Ahmed's esophagus. So D, he damaged his when he fell on the pavement.
Patella.
He damaged his patella. Patella, right. Now E, James has got a crushing pain around there, but nothing in his arms or legs.
No.
Talus.
Thales.
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 Wrist.
No, it's not
Wrist.
Sternum.
Sternum, yes. Around the sternum. Okay. Now F. I think there is a fracture in the right hand.
Carpus.
Corpus,
Yes.
exactly. Corpus. And the last one. The pain radiates from around there to the back.
Esophagus.
Umbilicus.
Umbilicus, yeah. Okay. So you can see that we can read the word only looking at the stress patterns. So if we know the medical terms for parts of the body. And yes, I would like just to read I would like you to refresh some words that can describe the character of pain. They are presented here to the left. They are actually adjectives. And this is important to understand and to ask questions about the character of pain just for diagnosis. And to the right, we can see there several conditions that this kind of pain is associated with. And I think we understand if you have a look at the adjectives to the left, you can understand the meaning of the adjectives, but I think there can be some problems. For example, for me, I didn't know some of the conditions which are described with the help of A, B, C, D. For example, the first one is sciatica. So does anyone know the meaning of sciatica? So no reply. So the only way to get this to know this is to translate, to find the word on the in the dictionary. Okay. So or do you understand ureteric colic? So which part of the body is it located? This is at the bottom of the stomach, right? Ureteric colic, yes. And sciatica, this is which part of the body is it located? At the back, yes. The pain at the back, which radiates to leg, for example. So acute pancreatitis. Acute pancreatitis. This is the pain in the stomach, and this is pancreas is involved. Appendicitis, I think everyone knows this. Degenerative arthritis. This is some problem with the joints. Cluster headache, everyone knows headache. Cystitis. Cystitis, what is the location of this pain? Cystitis, if we have such a diagnosis. Also at the bottom of the stomach, of the, of the abdomen. Then there is tension headache, subarachnoid hemorrhage. This is in the brain, and angina pectoris. This is the problem with the heart, for example. And so what are the, which conditions are these adjectives describing pain associated with them? So if we speak about piercing or boring pain, piercing or boring, which condition does it describe? Can it be a headache? Hello, guys.
Yes.
Yes. Or can it be acute pancreatitis? Yes, it can.
Maybe.
So if we say the second line, extremely severe, intense, something that we can't stand,
Headache maybe, teacher.
Yes, also headache. Yeah, it can be just cluster headache, for example. Aching. So the person says aching, it's aching. What kind of condition should we think of? So my hands are aching, the person says, the patient says.
Maybe arthritis, degenerative arthritis.
Exactly, yes, arthritis. Arthritis. Scalding, burning pain. What kind of condition can it associate with the burning pain?
In the stomach, maybe like burning.
It can
or
be in
maybe
the
skin.
Yes, this is like pancreatitis, yeah? Or can it be, for example, cystitis? Yes,
Yes,
it's possible. Okay, number 5, like a tight band around my head. Where is the, what does it, what can it say to a doctor? What kind of diagnosis is it?
Tension headache.
Yes, tension headache, exactly. Dull, persistent, vague. Dull, persistent, vague in the abdomen, in the stomach, in the tummy. Patient says, I have dull, persistent, vague in my tummy. What is it about?
Appendicitis.
Yes, appendicitis. It's possible. Then excruciating thunderclap pain. It's like very strong pain, and it can be just associated with subarachnoid hemorrhage. Then shooting pain. Shooting, it shoots from my back to my leg. Shooting pain.
Sciatica.
Sciatica. Then spasmodic pain. Spasmodic, which means it comes and then it disappears. So from time to time, this is associated with the ureteric colic. And the last one is crushing or gripping. This is the end of everything. This is just very also scaring. This is angina pectoris pain. Well, just I would like to stop yeah. Now I would like to say some words about the home assignment. Well, have you ever used the Moodle site?
No, this is the first time.
You should go to the Moodle site, and this is dl.kaznu.kz, and so you should. There will be the button in the right hand upper corner, like here. There will be enter to the site. So you should click that button, and then you'll see the window like the window that appears when you open the Univers system. So when you click on login to this, you can find the list of the courses that you just take this semester, and you should find the foreign language. So it's written in Russian, иностранный язык, and the task is given here on the first week which is marked here, the 24th of January till the 30th of January. And there are 3 options here. The first is the presentation that we have discussed today. If you need to revise some information, you can just download this presentation. And there are 2 home assignments, vocabulary exercises and grammar exercises. All the instructions are given there. So you should download the file which is given here in this folder, for example, vocabulary exercises, and you can see the document in Word, and you should read it, and you should do there are several exercises. You should handwrite them on a sheet of paper. After you have written them, you should take the picture of your paper, and you should upload this picture in the form of PDF file to this folder. You should upload it back to this folder to the Moodle site. The same you should do with the grammar exercise. There is only one exercise about direct and indirect questions. You should download the document, handwrite, take the picture, and just upload your ready-made task to this folder, to the Moodle site. If you do have any questions, please ask me in the group. Is it clear?
Yes, Doctor.
Yes,
Thank
Doctor.
you.
Okay, and so if someone just